Software car interview questions.
Project-specific questions. 1. What was the duration of your project? 2. Explain about your project. 3. How many testers were there on this project? 4. According to you, which was the complex part of the project from testing point of view? 5. How did you do the testing of your project? 6. How many test cases have you designed? How many you wrote in a day? 7. How many bugs did you find? 8. Tell me any high severity bugs that you found. 9. What happens when the client changes requirements? 10. Which tool you used for defect reporting? 11. What is the database used for your project? 12. In which technology this application is developed? Company-specific questions. 1. Where are you working currently? 2. How that seed has sent you here for an interview when you are working in the same company. 3. Where it is located? 4. How many testers and developers are there? 5. Are testers and developers sitting at same location? 6. What is the hierarchy in testing team? 7. Whom do you report to? 8. Is this a dummy project? 9. How do you come to know about your tasks? 10. Are you a permanent employee? 11. How long you are working in Seed? 12. Can you name some clients of your company? HR questions. 1. Introduce yourself. 2. What are your strengths? 3. What are your weaknesses? 4. What you do not like in this world? 5. How do you commute? 6. Are you a team player? 7. How long will you take to join? 8. Are you ready to work on contract position? 9. Where would you like to see yourself 5 years down the line? 10. Are you a permanent employee? 1. Define what is software testing. 2. What is difference between severity and priority? 3. What is difference between regression and retesting? 4. What is the role of the tester? 5. How will you convince a developer who is not ready to resolve the bug you have raised? 6. What is difference between debugging and unit testing? 7. Have you done white box testing? Do you know what type of bugs you can trace through this type of testing? 8. What is the important column in test case? 9. What is the use of any test case management tool? 10. Why testing is necessary? 11. What is the bug life cycle? 12. How do you decide which test cases to consider for regression testing? 13. Is testing CA or QC? 14. Differentiate between integration testing and system testing. 15. Have you participated in user acceptance testing? UAT. 16. Have you seen a test plan? Who prepares it? 17. What are the various contents of a test plan? 18. What methods of black box testing you have used? 19. Do you know exploratory testing? 20. What is prototyping? What are the various types? 21. Define phases of SDLC. 22. Which SDLC model your company follows? 23. When do we write stubs? 24. What is the use of driver script? 25. What kinds of reviews are conducted during SDLC phase? 26. What is the role of metrics in testing? 27. What are key challenges of software testing field? 28. Explain your views about quality. 29. What is the advantage of using any bug tracking tool? 30. Explain about website usability testing. 31. What are defect attributes? 32. What is pesticide paradox? 33. Explain V model. 34. What is load and stress testing? Explain with example. 35. Differentiate between verification and validation. 36. Explain boundary value analysis with an example. 37. What is the difference between web application and client-server application? 38. What is localization testing? 39. What is difference between black box testing and white box testing? 40. What is the difference between authentication and authorization? Give an example. 41. Other than functionality, what else you should test in web application? 42. How you know that testing is enough? 43. How will you test the reports? 44. What is compatibility testing? 45. If we test the application on IE8, then is it necessary to test it on IE7? 46. Difference between smoke and sanity testing. 47. What is the difference between requirement specification and functional specification? 48. On what basis you will decide whether all the requirements are covered in the test cases? 49. What is database? Which database you are aware of? 50. What is database testing? 51. What is cookies? Any idea on cookies testing? 52. Explain spiral model. 53. What are stored procedures? 54. How many types of joins are there? 55. What are DML and DDL commands? Give example. 56. What is normalization? 57. What is primary key and foreign key? 58. What is RDBMS? 59. What is difference between delete and truncate? 60. What design documents you receive from PM? 61. What are documents are created in design phase? 62. What challenges you have faced in testing so far? 63. Have you seen our company website? What are the usability defects you have found? 64. Differentiate between load testing and stress testing. 65. Which documents does the test team submit during testing period? 66. How will you test an application without an requirement documents? 67. What is Windows registry? 68. What is object? Multiple inheritance and class in OOPS? 69. What is multitasking? Multithreading and multiprocessing? 70. What is stack and queue in DS? 71. Explain STLC. 72. What is functional testing? 73. What activities are done in inspection? 74. What is deferred defect? 75. In defect life cycle, you find that the defect is not fixed but the developer says that it is fixed. Will you every time tell the project lead about that? 76. What is equivalence partitioning? 77. How many regression cycles you have participated in? 78. Realizing you won't be able to test everything. How do you decide what to test first? 79. What is SQA? 80. What are the contents of defect report? 81. Explain RTM template. 82. What is Big Bang type of testing? 83. What is traceability matrix and coverage matrix? 84. What is a fault, failure and defect? 85. Which is the efficient method to write? E. Test scenario. B. Many test cases. 86. What is UAT and alpha and beta testing? 87. Explain Boolean singly linked list. 88. Explain OOPS features. 89. What are the key challenges in testing? 90. What is hotfix? 91. Where exit and entry criteria are written in test plan? 92. What are different scenarios for verifying email address? 93. What is the query for update table? 94. If there is mistake in company logo, what is priority and severity? Justify your answer. 95. Can stub driver be used as an independent module? 96. Who prepares test plan in your organization? 97. Where feature to be tested and features not to be tested are written in test plan? 98. What is test strategy and test approach? 99. What is the data flow in your project? 100. Where regression testing comes in defect life cycle? 101. What is difference between integration and system testing? 102. Examples of non-functional testing? 103. What is difference between QC and CA? 104. If 4 modules are there like A, B, C and D, all are dependent on each other. If changes is done to module C, will you perform regression testing? If yes, how many test case you run again? 105. How much test cases you wrote in a single day? 106. Are you submitting the defects you found each day or submit them when you finish a complete module? 107. What is data migration testing? What are the different approaches followed in data migration? 108. What are broken links? 109. What is closure report? 110. What is system testing? 111. What type of testing should be performed while testing a website? 112. What is security testing? Different aspect we should cover while doing security testing. 113. Arrange the following testing types in sequence in which we test any application. Functional smoke integration system sanity retesting regression. 114. If same software convert English language PDF file to Spanish language Word file and some lines are showing the converted data like at $%, $%, special character, then is it a functional issue or usability issue? 115. If any bug is reproducible only on testing server and not on development server, how you make sure that the developer fixes that bug? 116. If any bug is reproducible at client side, in production environment, not in the test environment, what are the different possibilities that this scenario occurs? 117. What is security testing? 118. What is installation testing? 119. What is application server? Give example. 120. Have you come across any severe bugs in your application and did you contribute so that it gets resolved? 121. Have you ever prepared test plan? 122. How you define severity to a bug? 123. You are given little understanding of application. How much time will you take to understand it? 124. What do you think why software has bugs? 125. Explain error guessing with an example. 126. In bug life cycle, who opens the bug? 127. What is compatibility, multi-platform and configuration testing? 128. What are session and cookies and what is difference between them? 129. What is the process followed in your company for testing? 130. What is mutation testing? 131. Difference between ad hoc and exploratory testing? 132. What is test suite? 133. How you are tracking defects? 134. What qualities does car engineer require? 135. What are CMM levels? 136. Does code review come under white box testing? 137. You have been given a form. How will you test it? 138. What is static and what is dynamic web page? 139. Difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Explain how the data is secured in HTTPS. 140. Have you heard of Agile methodology? Explain. 141. Have you used any configuration management tool? 142. Do we always need to do regression after retesting? 143. What is web server? Which web servers you know? 144. What is inter-system testing? Have you done that? 145. What is a build? What is the release? 146. What is production server? 147. What is recovery testing? 148. Any disadvantages of V model? 149. What are the properties of a good requirements document? 150. What is accessibility testing? 151. Write test cases on chessboard, whiteboard, pen, water bottle, elevator, telephone instrument, mobile SMS service, ATM, ceiling fan. 2017 Selenium Automation Testing Interview Questions asked in MNCs. Asked automation interview questions in MNCs. Company. 1. Tell me about yourself. 2. Tell me your roles and responsibility. 3. Have you worked on designing? 4. Floor of your framework. Model project. 5. Define encapsulation. 6. Difference between method overloading and method overriding. 7. Interface and abstract. 8. Define interface. 9. Static keyword in Java. 10. Explain this keyword. 11. Multiple and multi-level inheritance. 12. Different types of exceptions. 13. Define checked and unchecked exception. 14. Difference between list and set. 15. What is array list? 16. Different types of wait in Selenium. Describe each with syntax. 17. How to handle web-based pop-ups. 18. What are different types of alert method? 19. How to switch from one window to another. 20. What is table handle and window handle? 21. How to read and write data from Excel sheet. 22. How to take screenshot in Selenium. 23. How to highlight a link in Selenium. 24. What is additional setting and proxy setting in Selenium? 25. What is Firefox profile? 26. What is Jenkins? 27. How to upload data in Jenkins. 28. jar files for logging. 29. Automation of testing. 30. Parameterized in test-ng. 31. Execute test case parallel in test-ng. 32. Can you give some priority to two test cases? 33. Parallel parameter equals true. Explain. 34. Have you worked on SQL query? What you have done? 35. What is primary key? Please explain. 36. If there are same multiple entry in the table, how to find unique element in the table? 37. How to get third highest salary from employee table? 38. How to find any particular date of joining of employee from employees table. Date is in number format, then how to change it to character format? Asked automation interview questions in MNCs. Company. 2. 1. Tell me about yourself. 2. What is payroll? Explain about your project with your roles and responsibility. 3. What is integration testing you performed in your project? Please explain with scenarios. 4. Types of integration testing. 5. What is hybrid integration testing? 6. Explain top-down and bottom-up integration testing. 7. What is depth and breadth means in integration testing? 8. In integration testing, which testing performed first? 9. Tell me about system integration testing. 10. Have you written any test plan? 11. Parameter used in creating test plan? 12. Why regression testing is required? 13. If fault found, who will be originally documented by? 14. Have you logged any defect? 15. What is V model? 16. What is end-to-end testing? 17. What is use case? 18. Difference between use case and test case? 19. What is boundary values analysis? 20. What is traceability metric? 21. Have you sending any test report? 22. What parameter you used to send test report? 23. What is spike testing? 24. What is SOAP testing? 25. Why bug occur? 26. What is difference between manual and automation testing? 27. What is better, manual or automation testing? 28. Manual testing framework? 29. What is execution testing and non-execution testing? 30. Any query? Asked automation interview questions in MNCs. Company. 3. 1. How many test cases you have automated till yet? 2. How many test cases you have executed in regression in current project? 3. Total test cases count in regression suite? 4. How much time it will take to prepare and execute these 80 test cases of regression test suite? 5. Did you face any difficulty at the time to preparing test suite? 6. Did all the test case passed when you execute regression suite? 7. Did you got functional or non-functional defect? 8. Difference between private and public access modifiers? 9. Can private member of class be accessed outside the class? 10. Difference between private and protected? 11. How many web pages are opened in system can we count in Selenium? 12. Difference between find element and find elements? 13. What is get window handles? 14. What is web-based pop-up and window-based pop-ups? 15. What is generic function in Selenium? 16. How many generic function you have written in your current project? Please specify. 17. Did you know how to connect to Excel sheet through Java? 18. Do you know what is Jenkins? 19. Did you performed continue integration in your current project? 20. Which framework you have used in your project? 21. Have you used TestNG in your project? Asked automation interview questions in MNCs. Company. 4. 1. Tell me about yourself. 2. How to read from property file in Selenium and its method. 3. How to read Excel file. 4. How to get row count and column count in Excel file. 5. How to read cell data in Excel. 6. Please explain XPath. 7. How to perform double-click on any component. 8. Did you perform any database validation using Java Selenium code? 9. Difference between abstract and interface. 10. Can interface be extended to another interface? 11. Please give TestNG annotation details description. 12. Have you done any parallel testing execution in Selenium TestNG? 13. What kind of report generation you have done in TestNG? Is it XML, HTML Excel report?